analysis. We're going to start with the pound dollar chart. We're actually going to take it up to a weekly level. And the reason we're going to take it up to a weekly level is because we want to look at this fib pull that we've made from the end of 2007-ish, where the pound dollar peaked, down here into 2008, right at the beginning there where we fell out to the bottom. And you can see that for the last 2 months, we've been consolidating around the 382 fib. And we're now kind of trying to break up above that consolidation period to the 5-0. There's about 400 or so pips between where we are currently here and the 5-0 level. And why do I like to look at the weekly pivots on a longer time frame like this? Because you want to know what the market's looking at. When we talk about the market, we're talking about traders. And traders, especially big traders, like to look at the Fibonacci numbers on a really long time frame like we see here on the weekly chart. So we want to be mindful of them. So we want to realize that we are pretty much trapped between the 382 and the 50 Fibonacci level, and that we do have room to run up. Now this won't help us much in intraday trading, but we just want to take a look at the key levels of support and resistance on these higher time frames before we get down into a lower time frame. So here's that consolidation on the daily period you can see that went on for about 2 months. Right now, we've had a breakout above this level, and we've pulled back at the end of last week when we broke down out of that consolidation we had for several days. So I guess one of the keys that we want to look for is the 382 needs to be now, it has to be support. We also keep the 40 exponential moving average on our charts and the 200 exponential moving average on our charts. And on this chart, since it is a daily chart, as you can see over here, it would be the 400 daily EMA and the 200 daily EMA. So it's very important that this EMA and this fib number are together. That's really a strong technical wall. So we're looking for price to maybe pull back here. That's a good technical term of retesting previous support, or probably resistance, I'm sorry, as support. And so it's broken through. It's going to come back and retest it, see if that level was for real, and then maybe launch back from there. So longer term during the week, if we happen to see it come back in this level and hold, we'd be interested as buyers. And what we mean hold is we would like to see things stop there and pause on the 60-minute and the 4-hour chart. Then another thing that we want to keep an eye on is you can see that price has moved to a higher high, but the MACD has moved lower. So we have some nice divergence, as you can see, that's built up in here. And divergence, you want to keep in mind, is not always reversal. The majority of the time it's a pullback. So this level right that we have in here, and let's get the cursor, right in here is going to be pretty crucial for the week, this 64.50 level, in and around that. So let's go ahead and see if there's anything now today that can help us maybe on a shorter term time frame on the 1-hour chart. And if we get down here onto the 1-hour chart, you can see that MACD was just basically kind of going sideways, right? It's just going sideways, slightly up. A lot of people want to jump right on that as divergence and think, okay, prices, the MACD is going up and price is moving down. It's not always the case. A lot of times I like to refer to this straight kind of going across the MACD here as drifting, and it'll drift in the direction that the MACD is below the waterline or above it. In this case, it's below. So we're going to keep an eye on two things on the hourly chart for short-term trading, and that would be right here, and we're going to watch this trend line. So on the pound dollar, again, it is Sunday, thinner market. We like to wait for London to kick in a little bit. We usually do not enter positions during the Asian market on Sunday. So for the pound dollar, just remember, as we said just a few minutes ago, based on the daily chart, and we'll go right back up to that, we want to keep our eye on this level right down here. And that level is right in and around, and when we talk about in and around, 50 pips either side on a daily chart, right around the 64.50 level. So that's what we're going to take a look at and watch for on the pound dollar. But if you'd like to keep track of what we're doing during the day, from time to time we post things up on our blog, fxdailytrades.com. FX Daily Trades, even though it says Forex Daily Trades, we've abbreviated it to be FX Daily Trades. And if you come here, we'll give you tips and different things that we're watching. We'll put trade alerts up here, and you can go ahead and take a look at those. So this is a blog that we're working on to develop to continue to support you in between the videos so that you can come in here and check it out and say, well, that one trade that they were mentioning, is it setting up? We'll begin to be posting that kind of information here. So not only do you have the daily video market analysis, but you have a little bit more communication through written form video form, and even quick reports on what we see happening in the pair. So make sure you come to this blog off and on throughout the day. We will get RSS set up on it. We will get Twitter set up on it. It's very new. As you can see, it's under development, but there's going to be a lot of great information for you here to come back and refer to from time to time during your trading week. We thank you for taking the time to view this presentation, and we welcome any comments you may wish to send to us. Good hunting in the markets this week.